In this video, I explain automatic continuous operation of DAC. DAC means double acting cylinders by using two sequencing valves. By using the animation, so you will understand it easily. So for making any hydraulics or pneumatic systems automatic, we are require either limit switch, limit valves or the sequencing valves. For the limit valve and sequencing valve, I already uploaded videos and this is the sequence. So first we understand what is the sequencing valve. Sequencing valve is operate due to the pressure. Okay. So one end of the sequencing valve is connected with some lines, and suppose the pressure is changed in these lines. According to that, sequencing valve is supply the oil to the directional control valve or not supplied oil to the directional control valves. So generally 4x2 DCV is used to operate the double acting cylinder. So first here we see it is the 4x2 directional control valves. This is the first position. One port is P, this is the A port, and A and P ports are connected, so oil is flow from P to E. Third one is the B port and the T ports. So in a first position, oil is flow from B to T. This is the second position. For second position, we need to throw second square. P port is connected with the B port, means oil is flow from P port to B port in a second positions. And the A port is connected with this T port, so oil is flow from A to T. Okay. It is the pilot operated, means some oil is coming out from the sequencing valve. Okay. This supply here to the directional control valve, and due to that directional control valve is operated. It is called as the pilot. Pilot is also known as the drain. Drain means taking the some quantity of the oil from the some another substance and supplied to the another substance. It is called as the pilot or drains. Okay. So oil is taken from the sequencing valve. It is called as the drain, and then it is further supplied to directional control valve to change its position. So here it is P1, here it is the P2. So this P1 part is connected with the sequencing valve 1. P2 part is connected with the sequencing valve 2. Okay. So first we study the basic parts, then we move towards the sequencing. Okay. So this P port is connected with pump. One end of the pump is connected with the oil reservoirs. This is the pressure relief valve. This is the filter that you already know. This green color is the return line. This is the double acting cylinders. Okay, this is the piston and the piston rods. So in a double acting cylinder, you know that's the two port is there. One is the cap end port, another is the rod end port. So here you see that is the rod. So it is called as rod end port. Okay, this cap end port, its name is given A. So it is connected with this A port. Rod end port, B name is given, it is connected with B ports. So this is the simple system that we already studied. It is a simple system, okay, it is manually operated. Now in this system, what we need to add? Okay, so if you know the double acting cylinders operated by 4x2 DCV manually operated. Okay, for manually here we draw the one symbol of the lever, but here we draw this square and triangles. It is called as the pilot. Now I already explained what is the meaning of sequencing valve. Sequencing valve is connected with the pipe which have the certain pressures. Okay, so we are consider this pipe. So this is take the some input for the sequencing valve. Okay, so here we draw this sequencing valve, one square. Inside this square one arrow is drawn. Okay, and here this the spring and this arrow line. Arrow line means we are able to adjust the pressure of the sequencing valve. Okay. So here SV1 is written in sequencing valve. Okay. So this continuous lies in the input. Okay. And what is the meaning of pilot? Here pilot is written. Okay. Pilot means they are trapped the some oil. Okay. So this dash line is C. Means they are considered this is the outlet line from the sequencing valve. Okay. And they are connected with the pilot of directional control valves. Okay. Now this input and the output of the sequencing valve is connected with this check valve. Here you see this input. Here the check valve. And the outlet of the check valve is connected with the outlet of the sequencing valves. And here one again the dash line is drawn, means some oil is tapped from this side and supplied to this side depending on the pressure. So this is called as the SV1s. Similarly SV2 is drawn. Okay, these are the mirror image of the SV1, means SV2 is the mirror image of the SV1. Same way you draw this the continuous line. Then after sequencing valve, outlet of the sequencing valve is connected with the pilot. Inlet and outlet of the sequencing valve is connected with this check valve, and this inlet is connected with the bottom part of the sequencing valve. So these are the basic symbols. Okay, now we move towards the explorations of this particular theory on a first position and second positions. Now before moving ahead, I request to like the video and subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to the OHP as well as the another subject of the mechanical engineering. For the OHP, various link is provided in the descriptions or in the card. In a card means on a top right screen of your mobiles or laptop, you see that is the I symbol is there. In I symbols the various link is provided. For the more subject, I request to visit the playlist. Now first we understand the first position. Okay, so this is the complete diagram for the first positions. So during the position you need to explain the oil is flow in a which direction for which port to which ports. Okay, and cylinder is extends or retracts. Okay, so in a first position of 4/2, oil flow from the P to A. So here see oil coming out from the pump, it's connected with the P port. P port is connected with this A port. From this A port, the oil is supplied to the cylinders, and then after it is apply some force on the piston. Piston is start to move left to right. Okay, it is called as the extends or extensions. At the same time, some oil is present on the right side of the piston, means on a road end side. Okay, so this some oil present on the road side is going to B port. From the B port, it is coming in directional control valves. From the directional control valve, it is supplied to T port, and from the T port, it is go to the oil reservoirs. Now, by the end of the extensions, what is the meaning of by the end of the extension? When this piston it reach to the most right positions, means it is coming here, it is called as the end of the extensions. Okay, at that times what happen? So pressure in the line AA is increased. Okay, means some oil is continuously coming from this side. Okay, but the piston is not moving. Then what happen? The pressure is continuously increased. Okay, so how this pressure is increased? If you don't understand, just open the tap at your home, put your fingers below to the tap. Okay, after some time you are feeling that is very heavy pressures coming out from this tap. Okay, and you need to take it out your fingers. Okay, so same way the pressure is increased here. Okay, so due to this increase in this pressure on this AA line, here you see this red color line is the AA line. On this line the pressure is increased because oil are not going. Okay, then the pressure is increased. So due to which the sequencing valve SV1 is open. So when this pressure in this AA line is increased, the sequencing valve is open. So pilot pressure flow to the solenoid S1s. So here you also able to return solenoid S1s or the P1s. Okay, and the spool of the 4/2 DCV is shifted to the second position. Means when the pressure is increased in this line, the oil is coming in a sequencing valve. From the sequencing valve, it is coming this line, and from this pipe, it is supplied to this pilot one. Okay, and due to this oil supply here, the position in this directional control valve is changed. Okay, so they are moved to the second positions. Now in the second positions of the 4/2 DCV, oil flow from P to B and A to T, and cylinder is retracts. So now in the second position you see that the P port is connected with the B, means oil coming from the pump is supplied to the B port. Okay, so from the B port the oil is go to the road end side of the piston. Okay, this pressurized oil is apply some force on the piston, and the piston is start to move from right to left side. Okay, it is called as the retraction. So here you see the retraction is written. Okay, and the some oil present on the cap side is supplied in the A port, and from the A port it is going T port. Here you see this A port is connected with the T, and from the T port oil is go to the tank. Okay, now at the end of retraction what happened? So by the end of the retractions, pressure in the line BB is increased, due to which the sequencing valve SV2 is open. Okay, so end of retraction means the piston is on the here leftmost positions. Okay, so when the piston is on the leftmost positions, at that time the pressure is start to increase in the BP. Okay, same way when we put our finger on the tap, the pressure inside the pipe is increased, and our finger is also feeling that pressures. That means the pressure is increased when that is a no moving component is there. Okay, so when this pressure is increased, they open this sequence valve SV2, and the oil is flow from these lines, and it is supplied to this pilot 2, and the pilot 2 is change the positions of the directional control valve, and directional control valve is come on to the first positions. So when the pilot pressure flow to the solenoid S2, means the pressurized oil coming from the sequencing valve is supplied to the S2 or a P2, and the spool of 4/2 DCV is shipped back to the first positions, and the cycle is continuously runs. So thank you for watching this video. If you learned, then like the video, subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to the OHP as well as the another subject of the mechanical engineering, and don't forget to share with your friends, so your friends is also take the advantage of this video. For the more video, link is provided in descriptions, or visit the playlist in which the various videos is available.